So Nguyen grew up in Saigon, Vietnam, and at age 17, he moved to the US. Nguyen is very grateful for the Vietnamese American community here because it was they who had helped him navigate his new life and obtain employment with the city of San Jose and the Vietnamese American Roundtable. It's because of this stability that he's been able to give back to the community, such as helping the homeless community in San Jose and providing scholarships to students with disabilities in Vietnam. Gratitude is at the center of why Nguyen and I are here today, and why the theme of our program this year is highlighting our heroes, starlight in the night sky. Today's program will pay homage to the perilous journeys that our ancestors and families embarked upon, and how so many of them relied upon the starlit night sky to navigate their way across the Pacific Ocean for better opportunities. The Vietnamese American Roundtable recognizes that as we are a part of the younger Vietnamese American generation, we hold a certain responsibility to organize this event every year in order to honor all those who came before us. We look up towards the stars. We look up towards the stars and highlight our local heroes and everyday families who shine their light upon all of our lives and the next generation.
Thưa quý vị, chủ đề của chương trình chúng tôi ngày hôm nay mang tên Ánh sáng trong đêm tối. Chúng con là những người Mỹ gốc Việt trẻ tuổi, là các con cháu của các cựu chiến binh và những người Việt tị nạn. Chúng con không có trải qua những cái giai đoạn khó khăn mà quý vị đã trải qua. Chúng con sống trong một cuộc sống ấm no hơn, đầy đủ hơn. Chúng con không có phải lên thuyền vượt biển, phải bỏ lại quê hương đằng sau để mà tìm một cuộc sống mới. Chúng con có được cuộc sống ngày hôm nay đó là nhờ quý vị đã đi trước, đã xây dựng. Cho nên đó là trách nhiệm của chúng con đứng ra tổ chức sự kiện này. Cảm ơn quý vị rất nhiều.
We will now be passing it over to Atkinson Tran, the president of VAR's board of directors, and also Philip Nguyen, our executive director, to say a few words.
Xin mời anh Atkinson Tran, The American Roundtable và giám đốc điều hành của Vietnamese American Roundtable, anh Philip Nguyen.
Atkinson thay mặt tổ chức Vietnamese American Roundtable cảm ơn quý vị, cộng đồng và tất cả tham dự lễ tưởng niệm 30 tháng 4 hôm nay tại San Jose City Hall. Nếu có gì sơ sót, Atkinson xin lỗi trước. On behalf of the Vietnamese American Roundtable, I would like to thank you all for joining us today to commemorate the 48th fall of Saigon. It's been 11 years since a group of younger generations, Vietnamese Americans, got together and took on a grassroots efforts to organize this annual event. Quite a few of those individuals are in this room today and continue to serve on the board of the Vietnamese American Roundtable. Needless to say, it's been a long and hard journey, and VAR's success would not be possible without all of you, our community, our volunteers, and our elected officials whom have supported VARs throughout these years. I look forward to the next generation to continue this annual event so that we can not only remember and reflect on our past, but also build on our community's future. Lastly, I would like to thank our younger generation, especially our volunteers, our staff, and our Executive Director, Philip Nguyen, for continuing to lead this commemoration. Thank you.
Thank you, Atkinson, for your remarks, and to place what we're doing here today in the history of what has been done before us, right? Which is one of the central themes for our 48th annual Black April commemoration. Again, I welcome you all here to San Jose City Hall's Rotunda. All of our community members, our distinguished guests, our elected officials, and in the back, all of our volunteers from local Vietnamese student associations from high school and colleges. As we join together this afternoon and commemorate this day that we call in Vietnamese Ngày 30 tháng 4, also known as April. Kính thưa quý vị, quý ông bà, cô chú, bác, anh chị em đã đến tham dự cho lễ tưởng niệm tháng Tư Đen cho ngày hôm nay. Con tên là Philip Nguyễn. My name is Philip Nguyễn and I'm the Executive Director, as mentioned, or giám đốc điều hành của Vietnamese American Roundtable. While today is a difficult day for so many of us, for both the elders and the younger generation in our community. Our community, this living and breathing thing that we call the cộng đồng in Vietnamese. Today, we pay homage to those who came before us. Những người tị nạn cộng sản đã đi trước, and the generation after, thế hệ sau này, who will continue to learn about the legacies and histories that are left to us to care as our own. Today, as we remember the past, I urge you all in this room today at the Rotunda to persevere for the future. 48 years after the fall of Saigon, when we lost our country, our livelihoods, and our lives, cái ngày mất nước, cái ngày quốc hận, I encourage you to keep open your hearts and your minds for the program this afternoon, the speakers, the performances, the poets, the MCs, and their stories that our team has put together for you today to think about your own stories. As we highlight our heroes, who we affectionately refer to as the Illinois Sound.
3 different papers and confused.
Who will be leading us through remarks from our elected officials.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here. We would like to thank our dedicated public officials, elected officials who are here to support our parade and commemoration of Black April. We will have elected officials come up and they will be making 1-minute remarks. And we will be starting with the city council members and the mayor of San Jose. So first, we will hear from San Jose Mayor Matt May.
Since the mayor being here yet, we would want to council member Dan Dawson to come on stage, along with council member Eleanor Torres, council member David Cohen, and council member Domingo Gonzalez, and council member Peter Ortiz.
Thank you very much for everyone to attend this Black April. April 30th, 1975 is not only a day of making the fall of South Vietnam a land that has a flag and country called the Republic of Vietnam, for which many soldiers heroically sacrificed their lives. Yet, many lives, blood, and soul.
Bài này là dân biểu liên bang Joe
Savage invasion of the communist soldier from North Vietnam, ideological war between the communist mentalities and the freedom and democracy of South Vietnam. But it is also the day that marked the young generation, like myself, only lost the opportunity to contribute to our Vietnamese here in San Jose. Our energy, our talents, to strive for democracy and the prosperity for Vietnam truly independent freedom.
Matt Mahan là thị trưởng San Jose, ông tối trẻ.
Standing in front of you, I will never forget the sacrifice of our soldier on the front line, the prisoner of consciences, the martyrs who sacrificed for democracy and freedom. And many, many lives have been lost in the deep forest and the depth of the sea, looking for the freedom. I remind all of us that freedom and democracy can be taken away any given moment. And we should not take it for granted. We need to preserve and protect it. To all noble scholars, and my compatriots who have been executed and tortured by the communist regime in Vietnam by saying, Mother Vietnam, we are still here. We will never forget your sacrifice, your contribution of silent refugees to the Vietnamese community in San Jose that always and will always resist communists. Vietnamese community in San Jose and the community surrounding us will embrace the freedom and the democracy that will not support the expansion of the communists under any circumstances. I shall take a few more minutes to speak in my native language to my family, my friends, and all the refugees. Ngày 30 tháng 4, 1975 không chỉ là một ngày đánh dấu sự sụp đổ của miền Nam Việt Nam, đã từng có một là cờ riêng cho một tổ quốc mang tên Việt Nam Cộng Hòa, mà biết bao nhiêu chiến sĩ đã hy sinh tại Việt Nam, miền Nam. Đó là ngày mà những người thế hệ trẻ như tôi mất đi cơ hội đóng góp sức lực cho dân chủ, độc lập và tự do thật sự. Một thế hệ mới đã trưởng thành, và ngày hôm nay tôi không bao giờ quên sự hy sinh của những chiến sĩ Việt Nam Cộng Hòa. Hôm nay, lần đầu tiên tôi vinh dự đại diện cộng đồng Việt Nam ở San Jose ngày 30 tháng 4, 2023. Chúng ta là một cộng đồng yêu chuộng tự do, dân chủ và không tiếp tay bằng chướng cho chủ thuyết chủ nghĩa cộng sản dưới mọi hình thức. Nên chúng ta vì cộng đồng, cho cộng đồng. Nếu mà mình không thương yêu nhau thì không có ai sẽ thương yêu nhau hết. Cảm ơn quý vị rất là nhiều.
City Council member of Vietnam. Mayor Matt, would you like to come up?
Đây là ông thị trưởng Matt Mahan, thị trưởng San Jose.
I don't know that I can do much to improve upon what Councilmember Duan just said. Apologies for being a few minutes late. It's been a busy day. I've seen many of you here at 3, 4. I think, Senator, I've seen you at maybe 5 events now today. So we're all keeping busy as we come together to commemorate
Hôm nay là cả năm nơi tổ chức 30 tháng 4. Ông rất là bận rộn. Kể cả ông thượng nghị sĩ Lê Treo Cơ Va.
Of the fall of Saigon, the incredible loss and suffering that the Vietnamese community endured is a reminder to all of us how fragile our democracy is and the sacrifices that we must be willing to make if we're going to protect our freedoms, protect our democratic self-determination. So the story of the Vietnamese people, the refugees who came to our country, is an inspiration, and it's one that we must continue to remember and celebrate in a world in which democracy is constantly under threat, as we see today in so many places. So I appreciate the opportunity to commemorate this dark period with you all. As many of you know, my wife's family fled from Cuba when the communist regime took over.
Giờ ông cũng là nạn nhân tị nạn cộng sản ở Cuba đó.
Airborne division during the Korean War. So these stories of loss, of fighting to maintain freedom, and what so many had to give up are very near to my heart. I want to thank you again. I want to especially thank Councilmember Duan, my fellow council members who are here. All the dignitaries were joined by Congress members, Lofgren and Eshu. It's a great honor to have our congresswomen here with us today, and county supervisors. I see Supervisor Chavez here. It's really a great coming together of community members. So we're all here to say that we support our Vietnamese community thank you for all of your contributions to San Jose and the broader region, and we look forward to building a stronger democracy here in America with you in the years ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. We'll continue to invite the elected officials up to speak, and we'll do a photo up there.
Next, we would like to introduce Supervisor Thi Chi to come up and make a few remarks, and Supervisor Otto Lee.
Hai giám sát viên Cindy Chavez và Otto Lee, ông là người Đại Hàn. Bà này gốc như là người Tây Ban Nha, nói tiếng Tây Ban Nha gốc ngoại. Và sẽ mãn nhiệm kỳ 2024.
All our Otto Lee supervisors for Santa Clara District 3 and long here is Cindy Chavez, supervisor of District 2. It's truly an honor for us to be here today to commemorate, not celebrate, to commemorate this very special and sad day. And for that, our county of Santa Clara has declared not April 30th, but the entire month of April to be the Black April Remembrance Month.
Có cái nghị quyết là toàn tháng 4 là tháng 4 đen cho cộng đồng Việt Nam kỳ này. Đây là lần đầu tiên cái nghị quyết của San Jose Tuâ.
And I just wanted to say a very special thank you to the Vietnamese American Roundtable for understanding how important these kind of commemorations are and that they're intergenerational, respectful, and solemn. Thank you for letting us join you today.
Thank you. And I do have one thing I'm going to ask for those who are in uniform. Would you please stand up? I want to give everybody, come on, those of you who are wearing your uniform for Vietnamese service in the war, come on, please stand, men and women, all of you, please stand up so that we can recognize all of you for your amazing sacrifice that you're doing for all of us.
Ông mời những người cựu quân nhân Việt Nam Cộng Hòa đứng lên. Tôi biết những người đã chiến đấu với Cộng sản để bảo vệ tự do dân chủ.
Thank you very much for that.
Next, we'd like to introduce Assembly Member Ashkara and Anurag Pal from Office of Assembly Member Alex Lee to come up and say a few things.
Đây là dân biểu tiểu bang. Ông này cũng người Ấn Độ luôn á. Ashkara.
Tuan Nguyen from Assembly Member Ashkara's office.
Đây là người phụ đó là làm trong văn phòng của dân biểu tiểu bang Thuận Nguyễn. Có thể là thông dịch cho ông dân biểu tiểu bang.
Hello everyone. My name is Tuan Nguyen. I am the field representative for California State Assembly Member Ashkara.
Đây là người đại diện ngoại vụ cho ông dân biểu tiểu bang Ashkara.
Unfortunately, he could not make it to the event today, but please know that we are very honored to be here, and we would like to also thank Vietnamese American Roundtable and all the Vietnamese leaders for putting together a great ceremony in honoring the heroes who defended our democracy and liberty. And we are very honored today to join this commemoration. So thank you, and thank you, Assembly Member Alex Lee office for also co-signing the joint certificate of recognition.
Next, we would like to introduce from the California State Senate, Senator Lê
Thượng nghị sĩ Dave Cortez của tiểu bang California.
Happy to be here with my wife Patty and with so many elected officials here. To the young people, Gavar, thank you so much for doing this and continue to do this over the years. Philip, to you and the overall organization, great job. I would like to say to the younger generation a couple of things. One, those of us who have lived in this country for decades have always referred to World War II veterans as our greatest generation. The greatest generation of veterans from the Republic of South Vietnam and the greatest generation of citizens of the Republic of South Vietnam are those who you are honoring and we are honoring today. That will always be the case. That will be the case decades from now, even millenniums from now. And they're the greatest generation of the Republic of South Vietnam because on behalf of the rest of the free world, they stood in the face of losing hundreds of thousands of lives, stood and drew a line and said, we're not going to allow violence or peace. We're not going to let violence stand. Did they fail? No, they did not fail. Because we achieved a just peace and a treaty. The only reason we had to fall upside down is because of purpose.
Đây là bên ngoài cái City Hall. Đây là cái tiền đình của City Hall thì đã treo lên cờ vàng rồi nguyên một tuần, nhưng mà mình lại phải trễ một chút lúc chào cờ làm đỡ rồi đó mình trễ đó. Thì đây là cái tiền đình của tòa thị chính San Jose sẽ treo liên tục trong một tuần lễ này. Và San Jose cũng có một cái nghị quyết mới ra là cho tháng 4 là tháng 4 đen để tưởng niệm Việt Nam Cộng Hòa đã bị Cộng sản chiếm. Đây là cái quan cảnh của tiền đình. Đây là cái tòa thị chính. Nó có cái nhà vòm. Còn cái building cao bên kia là nơi chính quyền của San Jose làm việc đó. San Jose là một thành phố ở trên 1 triệu dân, có khoảng gần 20% người dân cư Việt Nam ở đây. Theo cái sự thống kê đó 15-20, có người nói 15, có người nói 20 thì mình không biết là bao nhiêu. Hiện nay thì mình chỉ có một người nghị viên là biên đoàn ở đây thôi. 4 năm vừa qua mình không có. Cái này hồi xưa là cái tiệm Việt Nam mà cái tiệm bán máy hát rồi đó, video rồi đó, rồi nó đập ra rồi thành phố nó mua lại, nó xây lại cái thành cái City Hall là nó dời về đây.